of the 8th, things got ugly. Benito Santiago against Kevin Rogers. The ball hit his bat. Santiago waits, collects his senses. I'm going after him. Well, Rogers is ready. Lift off, pin, takedown, match. Baker, Santiago, and Rogers ejected until the first bat of the game. Darrell Hamilton doesn't like the call by Jerry Lane. Has a few words with Jerry, but as we all know, the ump always has the final word.
At least the last 2.
Dusty Baker would also argue, and he would also get run out of this game as well.
Meanwhile, JT Snow up with 2 outs, 1 on. That's a rip. Looks like a home run, right? That's what it was called at first, a home run for JT Snow. But wait a minute. Umpires talk it over a bit, and then they roll up. No homer. Check out the replay. You're going to see the D-backs bullpen go crazy. Why? Because they knew this thing was foul. See? So Snow comes back to the plate.
Looks like they're doing the wave.
Yeah. And Schilling takes care of business. Snow swinging at a pitch in the dirt, upset. Between innings, Snow has to be held back by Barry Bonds. Dusty Baker gets into the act, and he would get tossed, tossing his hat. We're not done here with this altercation. Snow throwing some, bats onto the field. Obviously still upset. The home run taken away from him. Is it really that bad? We can. Next batter, Barry Bonds with a man on first. Johnson strikes out Bonds, strikes him out. And then Miller throws out David Bell trying to steal. Are you kidding me? This pitch is low and inside. And Bell, look, he's definitely safe. He's not out. Dusty Baker out to argue again. And obviously he'll get tossed by Bill Hahn. Next inning, Hahn toss and catch a Benito Santiago. And Santiago wants to get a few words in. And you know the kind of words before he makes his exit.
He has to go to timeout.
Top of 9, 3-1. Strike him out, throw him out. Well, he looked out, but he's called safe. Cesar Crespo with the steal. Benito doesn't like it. He won't like this either. 2-2 pitch, Eugene Kingsdale. Audio replays seem to indicate a foul tip, strike 3. That's what the Giants were upset about, not so much the check swing. Dusty Baker comes out and says foul tip. Hirschbeck is really upset. Again, he was injured earlier in the game, so perhaps that's why he's in such a bad mood.
Ramon Martinez leading off after a double switch by Dusty Baker, and Martinez doubles. But the Reds appeal the play, saying they were not aware of a switch in the Cubs' batting order. Crew chief Mike Riley told ESPN Dusty Baker failed to notify home plate ump C.B. Buckner of this double switch, so Martinez is called out for batting out of order, and Dusty goes nuts. Riley said it's the responsibility of the team making the switch to inform the home plate umpire. Baker is tossed, kicks a bat. Hey, Dusty, your thoughts?
Today's the first. They say you stick around this game long enough, you'll see a lot of firsts. I don't like those particular firsts, but I guess I got to communicate better to everybody.
Well, the Cubs fans communicate what they thought about that call and Baker's ejection, but the umpires got it right.
Mercy. Here's Edmonds. He gets hit for the second time. Drilled by Zambrano for the second time in the ball game. Here comes the Cardinal bench again. They are livid with Zambrano. And I believe he has just been tossed out of the ball game by Joe Brinkman. Indeed, he has. Zambrano gives up the home run to Roland, and then he drills Edmonds to get himself ejected. He's not going to hang around.
Bottom 5, Kerry Wood hits Jeff Kent, his third batter. Now, Kerry is ejected. He don't like it. Talks over with Bill Hahn. Dusty comes over. He don't like it. He gets the gate as well. Cubs hang on to win. They win the game 11-6, and they win the hit batters 3-1.
Fired to first. Look out, and Ronnie, oh no. He got hit by that pitch. And Dusty coming out, oh man. I hesitate to say where it got him.
Well, if Ed Montague thinks that Ronnie was still trying to bunt at that pitch when he got hit, I think that's what the argument is right here. Oh, man.
Well, Dusty ejected by the home plate umpire, Ed Montague. And he's going to get his money's worth.
Written up, it gets reported. Obviously, with all the video going on, it gets sent back to MLB. And the umpires probably met and said, all right, if we have an incident, that's what happens.
Well, Jerry Hairston Jr. didn't like that call at all. He won't have to wait for any bench clearing fisticuffs. He's been ejected already by Estabrook. Estabrook's telling Dusty to leave, and Dusty's going to have a few words before he exits.
Well, not an easy situation for Estabrook to come in. He's a minor league umpire coming up, taking over for Bob Davidson. You get into a crew, now it's your turn to get behind the plate. You make a couple of bad calls, and now you're hearing it barking from both sides. The Braves are getting on you. The Reds are getting on you.
2 now to Roland. And strike 3 called. Roland disagrees. He cannot believe it. And he's been thrown out of the game.
I'll tell you what, it was not only Scotty Rowland that went off on Hunter Wendelstedt, it was the entire Reds dugout. They all jumped up and down when Wendelstedt rung Rowland up, because from the dugout, all you see is high and low. You can't see in and out. And they jumped in unison.
Take off, there he goes. Hands taken high. Throw it on a second, and Stubbs is out at second base. And Stubbs is saying he never tagged it.
It looks like he went down the slide and had hit an awkward spot in the dirt and kind of bounced up. I can't tell whether he got him or not. Dusty Baker's out there. There, you look at it, and it definitely looks like he missed the tag. But Dusty Baker, I believe, has just been ejected from the game. That is Chad Fairchild.
Now we got some fans down by the barrier back there who saw the replay, and Dusty is coming out. He's hot. He's going after David Rackley here, because now everybody knows the replay, and it wasn't even close. Another pitch has gone by, so it's too late, but not late to air somebody out.
Smith coming off an outing where he went 3 1/3 innings on Wednesday against the Texas Rangers, as the Astros dugout getting on Nick Marley, and somebody's been tossed. Wow. Nick Marley has tossed somebody from the Astros dugout.
That's a little aggressive.
It's been a tough stretch here with a 4-game losing streak, and Dusty Baker may have just been ejected from his first game as an Astro manager right before the season. Yuli fouls one off his foot.
I think they called him out. I think they said that ball was in play. That's going to end up being a double play.
What?
The umpire pointed towards fair territory.
But Sean Barber just tossed Dusty Baker. He claims the ball was in fair territory. Did he give the fair signal, though?
He eventually pointed with his mask towards the center of the field, which means ball is in play.
Watch out. Now, come on now. Crawford is into second. Now, what's going to be assessed here?
Yeah, I mean, what do we have going on? Chris Guccione, the home plate umpire.
I mean, he's got to be out, right?
I would think so.
Neris has to be out of this game. And he is.
There you go. Yeah.
Now, come on, man. Don't go palms up on that. Yeah, he said you have to. You have to. That's the way the rules work.
Call third strike, bottom of the zone. Maldonado didn't like the call. It looked like it may have been at the knees for a call third strike, first out of the inning. And somebody just got tossed. That might have been Dusty Baker. It's been a frustrating day. We saw a 3-0 pitch called to Dubon that was off the plate that could have been a walk to start the inning. And Dusty Baker gets thrown out here by Ben May.